Hello viewers and welcome back to our channel. Join us for a full ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas. We recently took a 7-night cruise on this ship from Brisbane to the South Pacific. Voyager of the Seas has 15 passenger decks. We're going to start our tour at the very top on deck 15. Situated at the very top on deck 15 is the Skylight Chapel. Open all hours of the day throughout your cruise should you wish to come and utilize this space. The chapel is also used to host wedding ceremonies on board. As we come down to deck 14, you will find the Suite Lounge. Access to the Suite Lounge is only for those that booked a Grand Suite or higher cabin, as well as Pinnacle Club members on certain sailings. Next to the Suite Lounge is a venue called High Notes. This is one of the many bars on board and offers a venue for live music and karaoke. It has an elevated feel with beautiful panoramic views of the pool deck below, and at night it usually turns into the nightclub. The space can also be referred to as the Viking Crown Lounge. On the other side of High Notes, you will find Izumi. This is a specialty restaurant, meaning that it has an extra cost involved. If you're craving some high quality sushi or sashimi, this is the place to come. Coming down to deck 13, at the back of the ship, you will find an array of fun outdoor activities. There is a multi-purpose sports court. There is the Voyager Dunes mini golf as well. You'll also find a rock climbing wall. There is also the Perfect Storm water slides. They usually open up about 10 AM on most days, depending on the weather. And at the very back of the ship on deck 13, you'll find the Flow Rider. This is a simulated wave where you can surf or bodyboard. As we come down to deck 12 at the back of the ship, you will find the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center, a fully equipped gym with free weights, weighted machines, and cardio equipment. Use of the gym on board is included in your fare. Just beyond the fitness center, you'll find the Vitality at Sea Spa for your massages, facial treatments, and to get your hair done. Also at the back of the ship on deck 12, you will find the nursery and the Adventure Ocean. There is also a little arcade on deck 12 here as well. The arcade is an extra charge. You will need to swipe your card to play the games. Coming outside onto deck 12 midship, you have the running track. The running track on Voyager of the Seas is approximately 0.2 miles or 320 meters long. To complete 1 mile, you would need to run 5 laps around the track, or just over 3 laps to reach 1 kilometer. Also on deck 12 midship, you have the Sky Bar. A lovely place to relax, enjoy the view, and have a beverage or two. And to the very front of deck 12, you will find some staterooms. Coming down to deck 11 at the front of the ship. Forward on deck 11, you will find the Solarium Adults Only area. The Adults Only area has 1 swimming pool, 2 hot tubs, and a bar. It is for anyone over the age of 18 only. They also do some activities in the pool, such as water aerobics early in the morning. Midship on deck 11, you'll find the main pool area. The main pool area is there to be enjoyed by people of all ages. There are 2 main pools, several hot tubs, a pool bar, and a large outdoor screen. At the back of the ship on deck 11, you will find the Windjammer Marketplace. Windjammer is an all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of your sailing. There are plenty of things to choose from. We never seem to have any trouble finding something delicious to eat. The Windjammer Marketplace is included in your fare. Also at the back of deck 11, you will find Chops Grill. Chops Grill is a specialty restaurant. This means that it does have an additional cover charge. Chops Grill is open every night for dinner and is only open for lunch on sea days. The menu may vary slightly from ship to ship. You can expect to find a menu that includes steaks, lamb, chicken, and seafood selections, as well as a varied selection of appetizers, sides, and desserts. Decks 10, 9, and 8 consist only of staterooms. Moving on to deck 7. Deck 7 also consists mainly of staterooms, but it also does contain the library. The library is a quiet place to come if you'd like to read a book, do some study, do some work. It's also the place to come to purchase your tickets for bingo. Deck 6 comprises mostly of staterooms. Midship deck 6, you will find the next cruise desk. So while you're enjoying your cruise, you can come and book your next one. Moving down to deck 5. Forward on deck 5, you will find the Star Lounge. The Star Lounge is a nice bar area where they run some games, karaoke, and other activities throughout the cruise. On Deck 5 midship, you will find an array of eateries and shops. You will find the Café Promenade, serving up specialty coffees. You can also come here to get some ice cream. They also serve pizza, other snacks, and fruit, all included in your fare. Café Promenade is open 24/7. Deck 5 also contains all of your retail shops. Here you will find places like the Port Merchants selling duty-free alcohol, Regalia fine watches, Swarovski jewelry and other fine jewelry. There are general retail stores for Royal Caribbean memorabilia. You can find yourself a t-shirt, a cup, something to take home to remind you of your journey. Also located on Deck 5 is the Pig and Whistle Irish-themed pub and the R Bar, which is a nice relaxing lounge where you can just sit and grab a drink. Across from the R Bar, you will find the Shore Excursion Desk and also guest services. If you need help with anything, you can come down to the guest service desk and they will help you sort it out. There is also an ATM just next to guest services in case you need some cash. Lastly, at the back of Deck 5, you will find the top level of the main dining room. The main dining room is included in your fare. It is open for dinner every night and breakfast and lunch on selected days. Coming down to Deck 4, at the front of the ship on Deck 4, you will find the top level of the Royal Theatre. This is where you'll come to see many of the shows and comedians throughout your sailing. As you come towards the middle of the ship from the theatre, you'll find the Schooner Bar. This is Royal Caribbean's nautical themed bar. Across from the Schooner Bar is Giovanni's Table. Giovanni's Table is an Italian specialty restaurant. This means that it does have an extra cover charge. The menu is quite extensive. I would highly recommend you give it a try when you're on board. Deck 4 midship, you'll find the Casino Royale. You can also access the casino from the stairs on Deck 5. The casino is open whilst at sea and will close when you are in port. The casino offers players many poke machine options, table games, and poker tournaments. The casino also has its own bar. As you come out of the casino towards the back of the ship, you will find the art gallery. The art galleries on board are run by Park West Gallery. You can browse the ship's gallery to find the perfect work of art to take home, or explore Park West's e-gallery, featuring over 10,000 available works from their archives. Directly across from the art gallery, you will find the tavern. This is the sports bar on board. At the very back of the ship on Deck 4, you will find the entrance to the middle level of the main dining room. From Deck 4, you can access a full wraparound outside deck. This is great just to come out and get some fresh air. You can watch the waves roll by. You can also get access to the very front of the ship on the helipad. You will need to come out the doors on Deck 4, walk to the front of the ship, and then upstairs to Deck 5 to then access the helipad. It's a really awesome point of view, and I highly recommend that you come out and take a look. Coming down to Deck 3, at the very front of Deck 3 you have the lower floor of the Royal Theatre. There are also some staterooms. Due to the gap in the middle of Deck 3, we need to access the stairs that are in front of the Royal Theatre to go up to Deck 4 and then come back down to the other side of Deck 3. This will take you from Deck 3 forward to Deck 3 midship. This is where you'll find Studio B, Voyager of the Seas ice skating rink. You can book ice skating and come and free skate on the ice. There is also an ice skating show. On Deck 3 midship, you'll also find the photo gallery. This is where you can come and browse any of the professional photographs that have been taken of you throughout your cruise and purchase them if you want to. You can also purchase other things here like photo albums, picture frames, lanyards, and other knickknacks. And located at the back of the ship on Deck 3, you will find the lower floor of the main dining room. Coming down to Deck 2. Deck 2 mainly consists of staterooms. On Deck 2 midship and towards the back you will find staterooms. And towards the front of the ship you will find the conference centre. This space is good to hire for those that are coming in a group cruise or on a function or need to hire it for work purposes. You will also find the Crown and Anchor Society loyalty desk. Lastly, right down the bottom on Deck 1, you will find the medical centre. If you need something stronger than Panadol or you hurt yourself on board, you can come down to the medical centre. You can also make an appointment on your cabin phone. Deck 1 is also the boarding area for when you are getting on and off the tender boats. It is also a very high traffic area for staff. There are not a lot of passenger areas on Deck 1. I hope you enjoyed watching my ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, keep on cruising.